Hi, this is Brian Neal with Nevada Real Estate Group here in Las Vegas. You're buying, selling, residential, and land specialist. Today, we're here to bring you a nice condominium. This property is located at 3930 University Center Drive. This is Unit 511, Las Vegas, Nevada 89119. This property boasts a 3-bed, 2-bath, which is pretty rare here in the city. Even if you try to do comps, it is a pretty rare situation. And the property has around 1,321 square feet. This is a gated community all around, and you also have covered parking here. So as you can see, I'm standing here in front of the gate that you do need access code-wise to get into the property. So you do have nice security here. And that is actually right by one of the amenities, which is going to be the tennis ball court. As well as we do have the pool here as well, which we'll get an up close and personal look at that too. And everybody has their own assigned parking. It is covered parking, and then you also have open space parking on the other side of the unit. That way, if you are having guests over and you do want them to have somewhere to park, you have this covered, but right over here in this area here, you have normal parking where they will feel pretty secure. So coming along on your walking/jogging path, it brings us right over to the pool, which the pool does go up to 4 feet, and it does have a spa. The tennis court does also second to a basketball court. So just in case you have friends and family coming over for a get together, or if your kids want to come out and, play some basketball or play some tennis to get a little bit of active, they do have both. Here we have the pool. And as you can see, it is pretty clean. Might be closed down due to the weather at the moment. Some pools do that. But you also do have the kiddie pool in the back as well. And then coming along, you do also have a really nice chill barbecue area. So even if you wanted to host a nice little event here, you have a nice space that they have designated and built for you where your family can come hang out at. And it looks like it sits about 20 people. So you do have a lot of space. Then we have the general parking area located here in front of the building. Gives you a really good idea of how much space this property holds. So whether you have more than one vehicle, you actually have a lot of different spaces that's allocated to you as a resident / as a guest. This is the front of the building here. So let's go inside and actually see what Unit 511 has to offer. Also show you some of the amenities that it also has. This property actually boasts a movie theater inside for its guests as well as residents. And you have floor, almost a ceiling, windows as well. So huge big bay windows for the ones that like that natural lighting. So let's go along and see what it has to offer inside. As we enter in the condominium, welcome to the lobby, which is a pretty big space. Nice area to hang out. If one of your friends or family are waiting for you to come down, it's pretty clean. Have the laundry room here. Here's the game room slash card room slash movie theater. Really nice space. Got a little ping pong table going. Sorry, the theater is a little bit dark, but it serves its purpose really well, as I can see. And it's pretty chill, so it doesn't look like it's super crowded at times if you just wanted to come down and actually hang out and watch yourself a movie. You also have some vending machines down here. Got the game room slash card room, which I'm going to also assume that it goes into the theater, which they seem to have the theater closed at the moment. Coming along down the hallway, you also have an area where you can actually work out. Nice little fitness center here. Really great amenities to save yourself some money without having to go out of your way to go to EOS Fitness or anywhere to swim. Now let's check out the unit. All right, now we're stepping into the property. And as you come in, the first thing you do notice is brand new flooring. They put the waterproofing floor in, wood lattice. Coming along to the first bedroom. Really nice dining slash living room. Living room is 15 by 12. First bedroom was about 14 by 12. You have your kitchen here. All electric, so you don't have to worry about any gas bill. The kitchen itself is 11 by 9. Coming along to the other side of the home, where the other two bedrooms are at, as well as the first bathroom. It does offer you a shower. Here's the second bedroom. This one's gonna be a 13 by 11, so slightly bigger than that first one. And here is the primary bedroom, which has the best views. Has views of the strip as well as views of the sphere. And I will also give you guys a really nice look at that as well. Has his own primary bathroom, of course. And the primary room is 19 by 10. Nice linen closet right into your walk-in closet. A lot of great space for hanging things up as well as keeping things out of your main space, just because you can easily put a dresser drawer right up in here or an armoire. Well, let me give you some visuals of outside as well. So just right outside your window, you have the Las Vegas skyline, which is really nice. You have a very beautiful view of the Sphere, as well as the whole entire strip and what it has to offer. Let me zoom in just a tad bit. That way you can get a clearer visual of what I mean by saying that you get a beautiful view of the actual Sphere. So basically you get a TV show every night. You can never go wrong with that. You're only 7 minutes away from the airport. So if you are flying in and out of town frequently, you will always be very close to home, which you can never go wrong with that. 6 minutes from shopping by Bonds. I will say this property is beautiful, as well as even though you do have a slightly higher HOA, as one would say, but everything that you pay for goes into the HOA. So all of your water, your trash, your sewer, everything goes into your HOA. And if you want any extra details on that, please don't hesitate to give me any questions in the comments or get in touch with me by phone or email. This is Brian Neal with Nevada Real Estate Group.